So what if you grab like Ethereum and Ethereum went up to like 10,000?
Exactly. That's the only way you're going to make any money.
Yeah.
If you're just talking about making money off of mining at the value of the coin that you're mining, you're never going to make more than a few hundred a month. But what you've done in the 10 months that it runs while it's paying itself off, what it's also doing is putting in your wallet whatever coin it's mining. At the end of those 10 months, coin that you mined for 350 per coin is now 550 per coin. There, you might make some money.
The good example would be like you rent a house, the rent covers your mortgage, you essentially might make a couple $100 a month, but the appreciation is the real benefit of owning a home. Over 20 years, you might have made hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Coins go up by 8,000%, houses don't.
What's up, record breakers? Chris Record here. Another day, another vlog, and I am chilling in Paradise Valley. I just got back here from California where I had an amazing trip. Got to hang out with my grandma, my aunt, my uncle, my family, got to see my kids, my cousins, and so much more. And listen, there's still some more footage. And in today's vlog, we are gonna talk about one of the hottest, most trending topics in the United States, in the world right now, and that is cryptocurrency, you guys.
We didn't club the blockchain.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, blockchain, mining, creating wealth. We're gonna talk about that, we're gonna address it. And here's why. Because when I was in Santa Cruz, California, my dad showed me that he's actually got some setup going on where he's mining, not for Bitcoins, for altcoins, alternative coins, using something called the blockchain. And he has these little mining kits for as little as $1,600 getting these set up. And he's got a system, and it's very homemade. And I thought to myself, you know what, if he's willing to share this with me, I'm willing to share this with you. He puts together his little mining system, and then he has coolers going on, and all he does, he builds out these sort of passive income generating machines. Now, they don't generate that much money, you know, maybe like $40 a month or whatever it might be per machine you set up. But the kicker is that you're actually building up your own portfolio of coins. You get rewarded in alternative coins, kind of like currency, if you will, the more of these transaction verifications you do. And we're gonna get into it. But the idea is if you set up a whole bunch of these, they're kind of paying for themselves. Okay, the same way that if you buy solar for your house, you might buy all these solar panels and it's gonna take a little while before it breaks even. But after it breaks even, it starts paying for itself. That's the same way that you should look at these little mining machines. Or a better way would be like real estate. If you go out and buy real estate, you might be able to rent it out to somebody and they can cover the cost of your mortgage. Therefore, your tenant is actually paying the house off for you. But if the house goes up in appreciation, then you do make that money. You do make money. So that's how mining for coins works, okay? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, any of these little alternative coins on the market, you know, like the way that the bank gets a fee, you kind of get a fee for doing the work. So you set up these little machines, you get your little cut, and yes, they kind of pay for themselves, but meanwhile, if the coin goes up in value, it could be worth a lot. Now in real estate, you're kind of hoping that your house maybe goes up like 10% in a year. That would be incredible appreciation. But with cryptocurrency, your coin might go up 1,000% in a year or 2,000%, which is way bigger than 10%. So the payoff is so much bigger. Now, what if it doesn't work? All these people that are out there investing a ton of money in cryptocurrency, what happens if it crashes and it loses all of its value? Well, if you're in the mining business, it doesn't affect you as much, okay? It's a lot more of a level playing field because these gaming cards and all this are still valuable. You can go on eBay and you can sell them for almost basically the price you paid for them, but they hold their value very strong. So literally, you can put together an investment, build out these little mining machines you can have at your house even, and have them start to kick off a little bit of passive income to pay for themselves, as well as help build up your own currency in that coin and help build a little portfolio for yourself. And when you get good at it, you can expand beyond, you know, like your little bedroom set, you know, kind of like how a gamer might start off with one video game and one console, but then after a while, maybe they got like 4 or 5 different, you know, the PlayStation, the Xbox, they got a whole collection of games, they got their gaming chair, you can build it out. The same kind of thing you could do here. And what's cool is that this makes money. See, playing video games doesn't make you money, it actually just takes your time and energy. This, you set it up once and you forget it. You just check on it, make sure there's power and electricity, and make sure there's cooling. And as long as you have those 2 factors, then it plays out. As you know, having generated millions of dollars online, I have one of the biggest communities of entrepreneurs out there. I've got a lot of people currently involved in the game. Some are amateurs and some are making multiple millions of dollars. So I'm gonna share with you some of what I've learned in this process, hopefully be able to help you. If you have any interest at all in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, anything, then hang around for this vlog. It's gonna be very, very worth it. With that being said, roll the clip.
all this cool stuff. Like this is an old machinist's toolbox. Filled it up with like electronics, stuff to repair the turntables and the receivers with. And then I branched out into mining rigs.
It looks like a gaming rig.
So this is a gaming video card. These things are several $100 each. Gaming cards, these are called GPUs, or graphics processing units. You put as many GPUs as you can fit into a rig. It's got a CPU, it's got the motherboard, it's got all the different extension slots and so on. Each GPU has got billions of transistors. These are about the highest level arithmetical processing units we have. So these guys can do matrix multiplications at a very high rate, and that's what's required to crack the puzzle of the blockchain. There's two issues. One is electricity, and the second issue is how much heat can you dissipate. So you have a bunch of fans. Like this one was my first rig, doesn't have very many fans. This is my second rig. You can see in back there's like 6 fans that are pushing, and you can feel the air coming out this way. I'm working on third rig. I'm experimenting with an enclosed case.
So this is like basically a homemade mining rig system that literally a 15-year-old could be at home and they're
using their parents' electricity.
This could have been me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
This is considered one mining rig?
It depends on what you buy. These GPUs can vary anywhere from $200 to $1,000 a piece. So the ones I use are about $350 a piece.
So $350 for one of these, but then you also need the surrounding stuff to make it all work.
This would be like $1,600 or something. You can buy a cheap motherboard, you can buy a cheap CPU, only run you like a couple $100. And the power supply is another $100.
How much would you think all of this is, like everything?
Probably $2,000.
And then how much does it potentially make?
Each of these cards should, if you run it right, and can be able to keep it up 24/7, maybe make $40 per card per month. So that's $200 a month.
But then what if you strike it with like a good coin? So what if you grab like Ethereum and Ethereum went up to like 10,000?
Exactly. That's the only way you're going to make any money.
Yeah.
If you're just talking about making money off of mining at the value of the coin that you're mining, you're never going to make more than a few hundred a month. But what you've done in the 10 months that it runs, while it's paying itself off, what it's also doing is putting in your wallet whatever coin it's mining. At the end of those 10 months, coin that you mined for $350 per coin is now $550 per coin. There, you might make some money.
The good example would be like you rent a house, the rent covers your mortgage, you essentially might make a couple $100 a month, but the appreciation is the real benefit of owning a home. Over 20 years, you might have made hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Coins go up by 8,000%, houses don't. Mining is essentially, it's a way to invest in cryptocurrency. But instead of buying the cryptocurrency directly, what you've done is you've bought a bunch of hardware. It reduces your risk because not only does it continue to mine coins over a long period of time, but also, let's say the coin value drops to 0. You go, oh no, I've lost $1,600 of mining rig. No, you haven't. You still have, those used GPUs, they do not lose their value. So a $350 GPU, you can sell that on eBay 1 year later for $300. They maintain their value.
Yeah.
So that $1,600 rig, I could probably extract $1,200 back off eBay. So I've really only lost a few hundred.
So the biggest obstacle for you scaling this kind of a business is
electricity.
Power, electricity. Yes. So literally, if you had a warehouse with electricity.
People build warehouses in Canada where it's cold and it's easier to cool your GPUs.
Cheaper probably to cool it.
And cheaper to get the land and cheaper to get the power. They build these huge farms. Those guys are serious. I'm not. I'm just
hey, just do it yourself. I mean, you're more excited about the box here that you're holding the stuff in, like this kind of stuff, than you are the cool, trendy, hip stuff. Like, you're like, ah, whatever. This is the assisted living facility that my mom stays in now. We're gonna go visit my mom. Tell me what's happening. Who are we gonna go visit?
My grandma.
Shadowbrook. You guys excited? Who wants to go on the tram first?
Me!
Which one, Thomas or Lucas? Okay, both. We'll do both.
We didn't clog the blockchain.
that's it for the cryptocurrency segment. Before I go, before I close out the vlog, do me a favor, you guys. Smash the subscribe button, smash the post notification bell, become a record breaker, and let me know in the comments below if you would like to learn more about cryptocurrency. And if so, I'll go interview some of the experts out there, okay? I'll go interview people that are like legitimately, this is what they live and breathe. Not me, I'm a marketer, right? But I'll bring the best out there for you. So with that being said, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the vlog. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow's vlog. I got something special planned for you. So with that being said, I'm out. Peace.
Let's go! Straight from the fresh coast. Got them haters throwing shade like a ref though. We the best though, so we press foe. Coming up in this game like we blockchain. Crypto. Thank God it's Friday. I'm in my IA. Rocking that ice on my wrist, time to hydrate. Pulled in the driveway, picked up my fly bait. Butterfly.